All right, you want going to lead into the since we talked about Kendrick, we'll hit a
Well,
little Grammy.
you guys are like was bouncing all that stuff last night off the Grammy stuff. I was just here. I watched a little bit just so I could not be totally in the dark.
Did you see the um Quincy Jones tribute?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that was
It
great.
was excellent.
Yeah,
Q was like the man. They had Q. They had Frank Sinatra. That was that was top shelf.
yeah.
And Will Smith, the Fresh Prince.
He was in the building.
No, it was no. That was very well done.
Yeah,
I enjoyed all of it. When Trevor did the thing of California, showed the fires and stuff. Then you had Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga singing California Dreamin'. That was top shelf, boss. So I was up later that last night on YouTube, finding every version of California Dreamin' I could find. It's because everybody's been trying to sing that song. Bobby Womack
yeah.
sings it. Just on Queen Latifah does a great job on it. So yeah, that was really heartfelt. It was just nice. I'll put it out. You know,
Yeah.
this
No, they,
woman, I sent you guys a message. Maybe you guys didn't hear when I say I don't know what I was just looking at. It was about this female rapper, and I found out she won album or something, and she's from Tampa. So I'm
yeah,
kind of
Doechi.
Doechi. And I feel bad when we were talking about it the other day. I was like, I knew that part. Yeah, she's from Tampa. Went to Blake High School. She got rap album of the year. Third woman to get it since they put the category in.
but listen, their dance stuff was out of this world.
Mm.
No, it was that good.
Yeah,
I was thinking I would break my kneecap off trying to make those kind.
Don't play like this. You got.
But I had no. I have no idea what you were saying. So, but it was wow.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very exciting for that. I liked it. Record of the year was Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar won all his categories.
Yeah, so he had a cool jean outfit on. It's like so 1980s, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's 70s actually. Yeah,
Yeah. The cowboy tuxedo. Speaking of cowboys, Cowboy Carter got album of the year and country album of the year. So album of the year is overall. Country album of the year is specific. She didn't get anything at the CMAs, and she becomes like the first Black woman to win the Grammy for country music. I think since the Pointer Sisters had a song, possibly. I think I saw that, but just blew them all out. Just blew it all out. So people are mad today, but what are you going to do?
What are they mad about?
Where's she from? I saw some people post it. I was like, it's not country. Like, it's a country album. She has country performance with her. It's a country album. CMA is a little more conservative group. They didn't want to give her flowers.
But they don't
Grammy
see the
flowers.
country's all part of the culture.
Yeah. She was dominating the charts with that album. The country charts.
I get it.
It's a country album. So,
and
I don't think she was thinking she was going to win.
Houston, Texas is full of cowboys and country black folk.
That's her people.
So America had this stereotype thing. We all like, ripping off hubcaps and stuff in Detroit. It's just, you know what I mean? it was excellent. What else I saw? I thought was just a great job. Well, the Q thing was like out of this world because he had such a long history of the people that came through him and Michael Jackson with the woman. What's the little girl named Janae?
Janae Monae.
When she did she did her Michael Jackson thing, that was insane too.
That was great. That was great show. Just pull the moves, run around the crowd. I like it at Staples. I like there's some room. You can just.
It's always there. It's been there for years.
I stopped watching because I always feel like I don't know people, but I knew enough people.
That was a good show last night. I mean, much as I watched, I said, "Well, I better watch something because I have to kind of." But then I started getting into it. I just enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were doing.
I think because I really like Trevor Noah, so I think he's a great host.
Yeah,
I like his wit. I like what he does, and he just so he's one of my guys that I used to watch the Daily Show when he was doing it. I think he's funny.
Yeah, he was getting in. He's getting stuff in. He was making sure, hey, we're doing donations night. Let's make sure this happens. Come on, let's get some money. Let's go. So I really like that part of it. I like where they were doing the commercials for the different local businesses all around the area.
Yeah.
You give a story coming like, was that Altadena had like a performance group that they raised money and flower shops. I like that. I like that. And I knew they were going to do that for it because they're trying to scale back and like, listen, the city's hurting. We're going to do some stuff. Coming off the end of Fire Aid like a couple days ago,
Yeah.
which I didn't see, but I saw a couple of quick performances. It was also good. So, you know, I enjoyed it. I was surprised how much I liked watching it. Like I
Me
couldn't make
too.
it through all the
I
end, but I
can
was
honestly
surprised.
say it that much. I was surprised how much I really, really enjoyed it.
Mm.
And so I have to give kudos to them for like putting together some good stuff. It was just some parts of it was funny. It was good. It was intense. I was a little misty eyed on the stuff about when they were showing because they have some great footage of the fires. I mean, if you want to call it great footage, but what they did have some real footage that people see how intense it was, how close everybody was in it. They had these horses they're trying. It was. I said, wow. You know what I mean? It was wow. Yeah, it was great job.
Great job.
Yeah.
And then the only other weird thing, because we just got to talk about it real quick. What's your boy Kanye doing? Gino, what's he doing? This is your fault.
I don't. He's trying to shock the world. You know, he does what he does.
I don't care anymore.
Right.
Do we
No
care?
one cares. But he brought so he's a marketing genius. So now he brought this woman out.
His wife
Yeah. He brought his wife out dressed the way she was. But
naked.
did you see his commercial during the performance? He's selling his apparel, his shoes, his Yeezy brand, Yeezy.com. That was the first thing that came up, his new slides. And guess what? He sold some. Every time they always say that Kanye is cancelable, but sometimes he's uncancelable because he knows how to market himself. He paid his own money to run his own ad. He doesn't have to pay anybody else for it. You know he's back in billionaire status, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, think about it. The man knows how to market. He pops out, he writes, he's still writing songs under Ye dollar sign, or however he's doing it, and he's putting stuff out there and he's still getting paid. He's still getting paid. So to me, I think it was just a marketing plot. He probably knew he was gonna get in there. Why would he want to be in there anyway? They snub him every time right now.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter that he just showed up, showed his naked wife, and walked away, and then the next thing you know, his commercials all over
And stuff
the
running
whole
everywhere,
thing.
and they talk about that, and because
Exactly.
that's what you want. That's what
Yeah.
it's just
And
it's marketing.
he went viral again all day.
Yeah.
That's all people were talking about. They were talking about Luca this weekend and Kanye today.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it works.
Diabolical genius.
Diabolical genius.
Wow.
Evil madman, evil madman.
Oh, man. Mad scientist in the lab.
Mad scientist in the lab doing his thing. Doing his thing.
Doing this thing.
But
who was this guy?
then,
Oh, I forgot.
Did you also see hold on? Did you also see after they presented Kendrick with his first one and Mustard was on the stage, and then the very next commercial was Hines doing the Mustard, so he got paid for that too. I was like, boy, they know how to market this stuff, man.
Can we ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was the weekend cold?
The weekend is in his head. He's cold, no matter what.
I feel like that's the same outfit he wore in the Super Bowl that was in Tampa.
Exactly, I agree. But that's how the weekend is. I mean, the weekend makes his statement and goes back to Canada, and then he comes back down here.
I'm out.
He pop up. But the weekend was there. You know, they made this whole speech, this whole inspirational speech about how we listen to the artists and the weekend boycotted this and all this stuff like that. Well, y'all don't realize the weekend album came out on Friday. The Grammys was Sunday night. The weekend knew what he was doing. The weekend need to push some sales for his people. So he had his album come out because my son been listening to it nonstop since it came out on Friday. And then he does his performance on Sunday, dressed the way he was, doing all his little dances and stuff. Welcome him back to the Grammy because he needs to sell his album.
Of course.
Come on. And he better get the sales on. You know, Terrence hit that CD.
Listen, Lady Gaga announced her new album and they had like a concept video going.
So let me ask you guys this, since we still on the Grammys. First of all, let's talk about all the outfits. First of all, I mean, J-Lo. Is J-Lo dating the dude that's singing that song? What's his name? The one who ripped off his suit and had this onesie on with his stuffed junk all hanging out. I mean, is she? Because the way they were touching on each other, I don't like. Did J-Lo already jump ship already?
I mean, Ben has, so yeah, probably.
But let's talk about these outfits, man.
It was pretty wild.
It was all over the place. Even Doechi, when she came up with the
pinstripe.
Yeah, and then the big old pants that were ballooned out, and then J-Lo had. Oh, I got another one for you. Shakira is 48 years old.
God bless America.
That's all I'm gonna say.
God bless Brazil.
I didn't see her. So what? No.
Shakira is 48 years old. She's still shaking that thing and doing that belly like she was 20 when that song came out. When the Hips Don't Lie came out. The way I'm laying,
when you never stop dancing, that's how you keep that going.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, so Shayna goes, oh, because she's only 30 or so. I said, no, you remember Hips Don't Lie came out almost 20 years ago. She's got to be at least 40, 45. I looked at her, she's 48 years old and still doing it. Body still looking good. I'm just going to leave that on the table like that.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
But her songs didn't have enough words. We're just all dancing, just shaking them hips again and showing her how flat her belly. I'm like, okay, you go, girl. And then going back to Doechi, just to touch on Doechi for a minute. I mean, the last African-American female who got a Grammy was Lauryn Hill, who was superb in the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Mm-hmm. So I have not heard a lot of Doechi's songs, but people are talking about it. Like, I like the way she performed and everything, and I love the performances. And and how she
that's what I'm saying. Their dance routines was like insane.
Her thing. And the fact that she was representing Tampa Spectrum News sent out a tweet or X or whatever it is.
Everybody in Tampa was like,
everybody claimed her. Everybody claimed her last night. Doechi, it goes, a Tampa native. Shout out Tampa native. It was great how she put that together too, and how she shout out Tampa and said record producers need to come to Tampa. There's a lot of talent down in Tampa, and I agree with that. I agree. There's some talent down in Tampa. I mean, the west coast of Florida, there, Hillsborough County has brought out some great artists over the last 3 or 4 years. You got characters like Rod Wave, who's from over there. They got some good talent. They got some really, really good talent.
It's just because it's a real cosmopolitan area, so it's a bubbling ground for people to come here and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. Yeah.
I agree. But the Grammys they was all over, and it was good. I did think, now I'm just hopping all over the place, and I know that, but touching back on Janelle Monáe, she had the dance moves down. She was a little shaky on the vocals for a minute there. I mean, do you guys agree? But she was dancing and singing, so that's the other part. She was doing her thing.
So nobody can't beat. You can't beat MJ. She was a good substitute.
But she did. I
have to give her a deal.
I was like, okay, she's a very talented woman. I've known this for a very long time. But when she was popping those real moves, I'm talking about the backwards. I mean, all the moonwalking, all the popping and locking, and I'm like, girl can move. She had her stuff together, and I was pretty impressed with Janelle. But the one who I did not know who this woman was, but this woman can sing her butt off. The one who closed the new artist segment, Ray from England. That girl can sing.
With the black dress and nice.
Yeah,
this person she can fly sing.
She can flat out.
That was beautiful.
Sing, because I know that Teddy Swims has it. I wasn't sure how your boy Shabuzi was going to perform, but he had his own little thing going on.
Yeah, and
I saw that. It was a great performance. But Ray, I had to look her up today, and I'm playing her, and I'm like, this woman can sing.
Yeah, she's good. I was saying that last night. This woman here is good. I said, this is
very, very impressed with that. So I was like, okay, y'all got it. I mean, it was good. And everybody looked fabulous. I mean, Queen Latifah. I mean, everybody was doing their thing. The fact that, who opened that? John Legend. John Legend opening it, right?
Mm-hmm. With Sheryl Crow?
Yeah, Sheryl Crow. John Legend.
Because they did I Love L.A.
Yeah, they did. I Love L.A., that version of it. And then, of course, everybody loved the California Dreamin'. That was just...
The California Dreamin' was like... I told you, I went to YouTube last night. I was just sitting up here having me a cocktail, listening to... And I really didn't realize that Bobby Womack sent a version of it. And it was so good. I was saying, listen, I said, my goodness. You know what I mean?
Now, what do you think about Lady Gaga, doing all the moves like she was the mamas and the papas?
No, she was good. She was excellent. It was... I had, her and Bruno Mars, that was good.
Bruno Mars had it. I mean, they so I'm glad they did that duet, because they won for their other duet, but I think they should do a full album together if they haven't. I don't know if they have or not. I just know the one song. But California Dreamin', they gotta put that on wax and just go ahead and drop it on the Apple and Spotify right now, because I'm in for it.
It was good.
In for it.
Don't they put out a Spotify list or something of all the Grammy performances? Like, I feel like you can get that.
I thought they usually do if it's like the original songs. I didn't know they did the live performances. So
okay, all right,
okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out tomorrow then.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the Grammys they didn't disappoint. And I was very happy to see. And they set this, they did. And again, touching back just for a second, they set the stage for Kendrick for next week. So, and there's some good stuff.
I thought, again, just to re-emphasize, I was surprised to see him, but I thought Will Smith did a great job.
Will Smith did a good job. He did a good job.
He's the one that was closer to Q on that, so he had to be the one to do it.
He told a good story about it too. That was awesome. So it was heartfelt. Q and Herbie Hancock, man.
Oh yeah. I was telling my friend.
I forgot about Herbie. Herbie said that with his mute. Oh man.
I bought the first album I bought for Herbie Hancock. One came in the mid-70s called Watermelon Man.
Yeah.
He had a picture guy with a big head with a watermelon. That's a good album. This guy can play piano.
Herbie,
80-some years old. He's still playing.
Still really playing. I don't know if you wrote that when Stevie was saying something. But when Stevie was going off and trying to start to do his little ad lib, and I don't know, watch it again. Herbie gave him a little side eye, like, "Where you going with this?" He started playing up the key. Stopped looking at the music and just started playing way up here. Cause he had to give that look to Stevie for a second.
Because Stevie with that harmonica did what they did was just insane.
Stevie was killing it on that harmonica, man. He was just murdering it. It was good. It was classic Stevie, and that boy that man can still play. So yeah, it was all good.
I remember when you guys maybe look young. Herbie Hancock did a jazz fusion album. The hit song was called "Rocket." It was a video and everything.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
We all remember
that. That's
that.
the first time I even heard of that man.
Yeah,
dude, that was insane. Herbie Hancock, the man been around for a long time. He's still doing it.
Listen, band nerds forever. Listen, we know that.
Yeah, man. I was
the Grammys they was on.
It was a good showing. And you're right, Herbie, 84 years old, still sitting at that piano.
Oh yeah,
still that boy can still get it. All right,
that grand, because the piano he's sitting, that's a big, beautiful piano. Look at this thing, man.
Nice one. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, please.
He knows what he's doing. So that was all good. So good for him. It was a good showing. Wow. Yeah. So I give it up. The Grammys, to me, I was gonna not watch it, but I ended up watching it, and it was really good.
It was worth it. This year, particularly, I think the thing they did for the city because of the fires and stuff was just the tributes and stuff was really good. Because if you don't see that kind of footage, you don't know. No. Just they had a captive audience to show them the footage.
Did they run out of? Because I know they gave away ad space to the local people. Did they run out of people after like 3 or 4? Because after like the third commercial that they gave, when they were doing the collab for the local people who lost the places and stuff, I only saw 3. Was there any more after that?
I thought it was almost, if it wasn't every ad break, it was probably every other ad break.
Okay.
Because I do feel like I saw more than 3.
Okay. Because they at every ad break, it was always the first one, and then it stopped being the first one, and I kept looking for it. I didn't get any more, so I was just wondering. Yeah. But that was cool how they did that. That was really cool that they did that. So I love it.
The Grammys got a real blast off this year from time. So my boys out here on the Grammy trip, so we just we got to get home.
With your new players.
Well, he's not playing yet. He probably won't be playing for another week or so. He's been out. He's hurt, huh?
All right, what do we got, fellas? What else do we have before we get out of here and call it a day?
Did you finish The Agency? Because I did, and
I did. I told
you watched a little bit of Night Agent.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If you haven't watched The Agency, go ahead.
Hold on, let me ask this question because you two have seen it, I haven't seen it. Pitch me on why I need to watch this show.
The Agency?
Yeah. Go.
It's a great spy thriller.
Yeah,
it's a great spy thriller.
It's smart. It's so smart.
Very smart.
See, so it's not a shoot 'em up, bang bang explosion kind of.
I got it. It's the West Wing on another level.
Yeah, it's smart. It's very intelligent
on the intelligence level. Yeah, and the way they start you out from the very beginning and how they tie it all the way to the end, even with how they work. What's it called? Not the spies, but the plants, the whole thing. The way they work it.
They try to turn people and stuff like that. Yeah. So the deal, it's like
agents.
Yeah.
You don't know in this movie because everybody's lying.
Every reason.
So you have no idea and they got some good. I mean, you got Richard Gere in here, Jeremy Wright.
Doing a great job.
They have some top
star.
Great actors in this movie. It's serious. Yeah. And but it's smart. It's so they had 3 different things going on. Well, maybe 4 different things going on.
Yeah, because you got the little girl that's over in Iran, which we know that's going to develop in the next season.
Yeah, you got
you got the
You
young
got Mars, his woman with the Sudanese. Is she
Martian woman,
Sudanese?
Sudanese or something like that, who didn't want to go back, but she said they were protected. And apparently, from what we see,
It's
that's not
not. So,
happening.
but then you have to search for what's his name
For Coyote,
yeah,
the search for
dude. This
Coyote,
thing was
it
it was
was,
oh my goodness. So
you
yes,
know,
Adrian, you will enjoy
you will love it.
because you get caught up in it and then you just watch it because it's. I mean, the night agents like that too. It's just the story is it's continuous, so you can watch it, and that's what I like about a good series. You know what I mean?
Very much so.
Okay.
The
So,
agency is like, man, I said, this is
so I've
so
turned you
smart.
on. I turned you on some good shows this round. I got you on The Agency. I got you on what's the one we watched? Oh, the one with Crazy Dude. The oh man, the London show, the other London show. Not the Replacements, the ones who got kicked out of the MI6 and they in their own little world.
Oh yeah. Slow horses.
Slow horses. Sorry.
Slow horses,
I
dude.
can't
I
get it.
love.
I
Listen,
was waiting for where this was going.
Slow horses
Slow
is like the
horses. No, trust me.
best drummer ever, man.
And
I
the
love it.
next season is coming. No, slow horses are really because
I
what's his
binge-
name? Gary Oldman is such
He's something else. He's
Yeah,
something
dude.
else. I binge watched every season of that in like 2 weeks because I
did too,
couldn't stop watching.
Because when I start watching, it's already 4 seasons in, so I said,
Yeah.
I'm 4 seasons,
Yeah.
and I pretty well watched it on it by maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
did
that good.
It was just that good, Slow Horses had me. I couldn't watch anything else. I had to fire through Slow Horses. That was just that
No,
good.
it's Horses is really, really good.
So, Adrian, for you got Slow Horses that you should definitely try out. You got The Agency. You definitely should watch. I mean, it's again, like we said, it's smart stuff because you turned me on to the West Wing, and I didn't watch West Wing until a decade after it came out, and we binged that. We all sat here and binged that, and I think you really, really, really should watch The Agency.
And so the night agent is smart too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's still something totally different. Because the first season caught me off guard. It's like,
you didn't know to the end what was happening.
Yeah, what was
now
really happening.
Yeah, so it's a whole nother thing, and I'm kind of digging it. So yeah, some good stuff out there. Some really great things.
If you watch, I watched about. I know this might be a sore subject, but I watched about 18 minutes of. Is it Section 31?
18 minutes, huh? Wow.
Let me tell you something. I had it on for about 20, maybe 30 minutes on Saturday. And I got on my PC and I wrote an article. I
saw that because I heard about it too from somebody else as well. Did you wrote an article about this?
Yeah. I was not happy with it. I only made it 20, 30 minutes in, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm not going to waste another 2 hours on this. It was, thank you, Adrian, for letting us know. You warned us.
So it was
you couldn't
so
really
discombobulated.
It's so bad. It's just bad. I hate to say it.
So when they make movies like that, I said he's taking your money.
They just
a certain amount of people are going to watch it anyway.
Like, I have so much respect for Michelle Yeoh. Did she know what the outcome of this movie was going to be? Did she watch it? Or she was just doing her script and didn't see the final product? Because
the deposit had always been in the bank, so she got an obligation.
She didn't care.
Yeah, she cared, but she still got an obligation. And then who knows what the editors did once you put the material together?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at him. Look at this satisfaction. Look at his face.
Look at he knew. I couldn't, but you got through it at least. I couldn't get through. I'm not even going back to it.
I'm not going back to it.
It took me 2 days, but yeah.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I'm not.
So since we're still on TV and stuff like that, next up, has anybody watched any of these? And if so, tell me if I should go ahead and watch it. The Recruit.
Who is it?
I'm asking about a few shows. Let's start with The Recruit. Has anybody seen The Recruit?
I've seen Recruit.
How was that one? Okay. What about?
Excellent.
So Paradise is new. Have you seen the trailers for Paradise?
No.
All right. After the pod, go look at that. It's on. I want to say
it's on Hulu. We talked about that. It's on.
I don't have Hulu. Hulu stuff. This stuff is bad to me, so I don't have Hulu.
Well, this one looks.
They had Shogun.
Yeah, they did have Shogun. Hulu had Shogun.
Yeah, that's true. That's the only thing that was good. I watched. Yeah, but I dropped it after that.
But Hulu is not just Hulu. They have FX. They have a lot of series and stuff on there. What about?
They're doing weird things. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Paradise it's a security service team. It's tasked with safeguarding a former president, but then something goes a little haywire. I guess the first episode was last week, so I just wanted to know if anybody watched that. What about Deep State? Anybody watch Deep State? 2019.
I watched. Wait a minute. So that's an older one, right?
That's an older one. 2018. It was.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen. I think it's two seasons.
Okay.
Listen, it's
Deep Sea was good.
Very good.
Okay.
I think I've watched the two seasons twice because it's that good.
Okay.
Because it's still espionage.
Right. That's why I brought those up, because those was my new suggested ones that I should get to.
You can't go wrong with Deep State. Trust me, man.
Okay. All right.
And those guys, you guys watched The Diplomat already, right?
Yeah, well, I watched
both seasons.
When The Diplomat ended this past one, I'm like, they just left us hanging. Like,
yeah.
What?
I mean, I'm going to watch that for sure because I want to get caught up because I already heard who they're bringing in for the third season.
Yeah.
And
because she ended up, you talking about the she?
No, I'm talking about the he, because
the he that's coming in for the third season.
The he that's coming in for the third season.
The she that came in for the second season.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm ready. So I got to get caught up. So.
All right. It's good. The Diplomat, I can't wait. So, and my only issue with all of these is that I can't be waiting around a year for this stuff, man. That's why, like, when Slow Horses came out, there was 4 seasons. I was like, all right, let me start this. Maybe by the time I ended on 4th season, it'll be season 5. But I didn't realize season 4 had just started when I ripped through them all. So there you go.
That's
I mean, that's the danger. I mean, it's the good thing on streaming and the bad things. Like, you're going to get the high quality. You're going to get the top stars, the best writing. You're going to get, you can see the money on the screen. Yeah. But they're going to make you wait after those 10 episodes drop for like 2 years. And has Stranger Things been like 5 years since the last season? They're like, we promised we're getting it out this year.
I'm still waiting on season 3 of Condor. It hasn't got here yet either.
No.
Condor's really good too. So it's just,
well, they know they can take their time. They know they can take their time on these things. So, but they got to also, because sometimes people forget they had them, and then the season will be going on, for a month. Like, like The Night Agent that I didn't know it was already back, and he had already watched every episode.
Hey.
So it's all
stay on it. You gotta keep a reminder.
It's all
oh yeah. So all right. We excited. We ready.
Excited stuff. All right. Then let's do it.
All right. I think that's it.
Well, yeah. Gasparilla still going on. We got another parade.
Lord have mercy.
No, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, really? God.
Yeah, you got a long. Listen.
Oh my God.
Whatever they do to tell the pirates won't ever leave. Dude, it's just insane.
Pirate invasion for 3 months.
Yeah, at least 6 or 8 weeks.
It's a siege. They're laying siege.
Man,
we will take all your alcohol and your women and your beans.
All the booty.
All the oh.
Get us out of here.
Thank you once again for listening to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. We are on all your finer streaming platforms. YouTube.com/Liquid Late Nights. Like and subscribe. And we out. Peace.
Peace.